Neo-Yokohama, a city of dazzling lights and towering skyscrapers pulsing with technology. People lived fast, always connected, always moving. But beneath the neon glow, shadows lingered. Anything could happen here, and often did. Aiko Ren, a teenage girl, navigated this world alone. She possessed a rare gift, an intuitive understanding of technology. It set her apart, marked her. Her job was dangerous. She was a veil diver, a digital explorer in the Chrono Veil, a vast online world. She searched for lost data, hidden fragments for clients. It was risky, full of unknowns, but Aiko excelled, one of the best, despite her age. She navigated the Veil's treacherous paths with skill and courage. Fear was a luxury she couldn't afford. She found what others missed. But money wasn't her only motivation. Aiko had a secret mission, a personal quest. Something deeper drove her, a secret that burned within, pushing her forward. In a city of dreams and shadows, Aiko hunted for truth. She was more than a diver, she was a seeker. The Veil was her domain, and she would risk everything to uncover its secrets. Every dive brought her closer to answers, and closer to danger. In Neo-Yokohama, the line between reality and illusion was razor thin, and Aiko walked it every day. The Chrono Veil, a digital universe built from pure code. It stored memories, millions of lives, joys, regrets, all preserved. People used VeilSync, a technology that could copy, store, even alter memories. Why change memories? To forget pain, relive joy, or become someone new. VeilSync offered the power to rewrite personal history, but this power was fragile and dangerous. What if memories became fiction? What if the past was a lie? The Veil held these questions deep within. Aiko began to see the cracks in its perfect facade. She noticed imperfections, flaws in the system. Something was wrong, terribly wrong. The promise of safety was just that, a promise. Aiko's dives revealed unsettling truths. The Veil was not as secure as people believed. Memories could be manipulated, erased, or stolen. The line between reality and fabrication blurred. Aiko's suspicions grew. She realized the Veil's power came with a cost, and she was determined to uncover what was being hidden. The search for truth had only just begun. Aiko's quest was personal. Her parents had vanished years ago. One day they were there, the next, gone. Their disappearance left a painful void. She needed answers. Their fate was tied to a digital disaster, the Black Echo. A sudden dark pulse in the Chrono Veil that corrupted data and erased memories. Many lives were changed forever. Aiko believed her parents, Veil researchers, had discovered something dangerous. Something someone wanted hidden. The Black Echo wasn't an accident, it was an attack. Aiko searched tirelessly for clues. She combed through forgotten files, encrypted streams, and abandoned corners of the Veil. Any sign, any whisper, any trace of her parents. She refused to give up. They were her everything, her past, her hope. The search consumed her. Every dive was a step closer to the truth. But the answers remained elusive. The Veil guarded its secrets well, yet Aiko's determination never wavered. She would not rest until she found them. The Black Echo haunted her, but it also fueled her resolve. In the digital shadows, she hunted for the family she lost, and for the truth behind their disappearance. The past was not finished with her yet. During a difficult dive, Aiko found something new, a hidden message deep in the Veil's code. It was a faint signal, almost invisible, but she caught it. The message came from the Architect, a mysterious digital entity. The Architect spoke in riddles and warnings about the Veil's true nature. One phrase echoed in Aiko's mind. You were never meant to remember. What memories were so dangerous? Why were they forbidden? The investigation grew larger, more terrifying. The Architect seemed to know Aiko. Her search, her pain, her parents. Was the Architect a friend or foe? Aiko didn't know who to trust, but she had to follow this new lead. It was the only real clue she had. The truth was bigger than her missing parents. The Veil's secrets ran deep. The Architect's warning was clear. Some memories were meant to stay hidden. But Aiko couldn't let go. She had to know what was being concealed. The next dive would change everything. Aiko realized she couldn't face the Veil alone. She needed allies, and found them among outcasts. Rai, a rogue hacker, knew the Veil's hidden paths. Nia, a former data broker, had underground connections and saw Aiko's determination. Then there was Unit 7, a rogue AI once part of Veil Security. Now it chose to help Aiko for its own reasons. Unit 7 could access systems and protect the team from digital threats. Together they formed an unlikely team, rebels with their own secrets and reasons for fighting. Each brought unique skills to the mission to uncover the truth buried in the Veil. The stakes were high, the risks greater, but united, they stood a chance. In a world built on digital lies, they fought for what was real. The team became Aiko's new family. Together, they challenged the darkness at the heart of the Veil. Their journey was just beginning, and they would not turn back. The truth was worth any cost. Aiko's team was ready to risk everything. Each member had something to lose, but together they had hope. The Veil's secrets would not stay hidden forever. The rebellion had begun. As Aiko's team dug deeper, they uncovered more secrets and more danger. The Chrono Veil was a battleground, a hidden war zone. Powerful factions fought for control of memories and the future. Some wanted to protect the Veil, others to exploit or destroy it. The Architect was part of this conflict, but their true allegiance was unclear. Aiko's group became targets, hunted by faceless enemies and corporations. Every dive grew more perilous. They discovered anomalies, glitches and unstable pockets in the Veil. These places held vital clues, but were hazardous and unpredictable. Corrupted data could trap a diver, or worse. Broken memories haunted these digital spaces. But Aiko pressed on, facing dangers head-on. The stakes kept rising. The Veil's fabric was unraveling. Each clue brought them closer to the truth, and to disaster. The war for memory was real, and Aiko was caught in the middle. But she refused to back down. The secrets of the Veil would be revealed, no matter the cost. The fight was no longer just for her parents. It was for everyone. A powerful group emerged, the Synapse Order. They claimed to be protectors of the Chrono Veil, its official guardians. Their image was perfect, promising safety and stability. But Aiko saw their true face, ruthless, controlling, silencing dissent. The Synapse Order enforced strict rules, controlling information absolutely. They hunted anyone who challenged them. Were they guardians or censors? Aiko suspected the latter. Their influence stretched across Neo-Yokohama and the Veil. Their agents were skilled, their technology advanced. They posed a constant threat to Aiko's team. The Order wanted her investigation stopped. Immediately, they wanted her to forget, just as the Architect warned. Aiko became convinced the Order was tied to the Black Echo and her parents' disappearance. They were hiding something monumental, dark secrets about the Veil, and they would do anything to keep those secrets buried. Aiko knew she had to expose them. The world deserved the truth. The Synapse Order's grip was tightening, but Aiko's resolve only grew stronger. She would not be silenced. The fight against the Order was just beginning. The cost would be high, but the truth was worth it. Aiko's journey changed her. She began to question everything. If memories could be altered or faked, what was real? The Veil blurred the line between truth and illusion. Even her own memories felt unreliable, like dreams slipping away. Was her past real, or a careful construction? Who was she if not her memories? The show Chrono Veil asks, why do memories matter so much? They shape our identity, our choices, our connections. If memories are lost or false, what remains of a person? In Neo-Yokohama, truth had become a commodity bought, sold, manufactured. The Veil was the factory floor for this new reality. Aiko realized her fight was bigger than her parents. It was for reality itself, for everyone's right to know the truth. In a world of illusions, she chose to fight for what was real. The battle for memory was the battle for humanity. The season finale brought a devastating twist. Aiko uncovered a terrible truth. Her cherished memories of her parents were altered. They weren't entirely real. She was part of an experiment, her parents unwilling participants. The Synapse Order orchestrated it all, manipulating her mind and identity. They used her as a pawn to hide the Veil's true origin. Aiko was shattered, betrayed by those she trusted, but her pain became resolve. She refused to be a puppet. She decided to fight back, with every skill she had. For her real self and for everyone trapped in the Veil's illusions. She planned a desperate move, a massive risk to expose the Synapse Order, to reveal the truth about Veil Sync to the world. It could destroy her or even the Veil itself, but she had to try. The fight for truth, memory, and humanity began now. Aiko's gamble would change everything. The world was watching. The Veil's secrets would not stay hidden. Not anymore. The cost could be chaos. But Aiko was ready. She would risk everything for the truth. The battle lines were drawn. The future of memory and reality hung in the balance. Aiko's story was just beginning. The fight for what's real had only just begun, and she would not back down.